Hey guys, welcome back to Six Cars. Welcome back to more Canadian International Auto Show content. In this vlog, we are focusing specifically on the Porsche room. If you can see behind me, that is the incredibly rare Porsche Vision Gran Turismo. And I must say, unbiased opinion, this is probably the coolest room that we have seen so far at the auto show. And it's starting off pretty big with this Vision GT behind me. So let's look at that first before we head into the main room, check out some more Porsches. They might be tucked away on the floor here outside of the Porsche room, but definitely one of the more interesting cars we'll see at the auto show because it is a one-of-one Porsche Vision GT. So the Vision Gran Turismo program is obviously a special design study that Gran Turismo does with many different manufacturers. They make these crazy concept cars that are strictly for the game, and they do build one for real life, and it's here today in Toronto for the Canadian International Auto Show. This is the global auto show debut, so pretty cool. We get to see it up close. You can see the design is obviously incredibly unique. Nothing really like Porsche makes for the road. Tons of interesting little features. Obviously, the cameras in place of side mirrors because you can pretty much do whatever you want when it comes to a video game. There's no windshield, anything like that. I do believe it is fully electric as well, just south of 1,000 horsepower. Pretty crazy looking car. I especially really like the wheel design here too. And the white and red livery is pretty nice looking. And this is definitely one of the cooler Vision GT cars that exists. We did see the LM55 from Mazda on the channel before back in Japan. I've also personally seen the Bugatti Vision Gran Turismo, which is probably the coolest of the bunch, but the Porsche Vision Gran Turismo is definitely up there with the best of them. Okay, inside the Porsche room, what we are looking at here is an actual world record-breaking car. This 911 climbed higher than any other car in history, nearly 7,000 meters atop a volcano in Chile. Now, this special edition 911 was driven by Romain Dumas, who is a very experienced and accomplished racing driver, competed in Le Mans, World Endurance Championship, all that jazz with Porsche. Now, as you can see, the bodywork is completely redefined. Obviously, a much bigger suspension, huge off-road tires. The cool thing about this, though, is it is based on a 911 Carrera 4S with a stock manual transmission and stock engine. So it's just really showing the capability of the gearbox and the powertrain, but they obviously made the necessary enhancements to go off-roading and climb an actual volcano. But you can see just how jacked up the suspension is on this car, and the display they've got on too is really cool, sort of reminiscent of the volcano they climbed. We've got the off-roading gear up top on the roof rack there as well, a sort of Austria racing livery. You can see some other smaller enhancements as well, just the stone guards at the back, and we get a clear look at this huge wide body on the back of the 911 as well. And what's really cool is they have left it in the state it was when it finished its climb to the top of the volcano, which again was nearly 7,000 meters, which is pretty crazy to think about. And the fact that it was a 911 and not a big Cayenne or another SUV that set that record is pretty remarkable. And to my knowledge, it's the first time that it has been displayed at an auto show, so it's quite the treat here to see in Toronto. Okay, this is spinning here, so I'll try and keep up with it, but this is a very special 992 GT3 RS that has been commissioned for the grand opening of the Porsche Experience Center Toronto, which is opening later in 2024. Now, obviously, you can see the livery is very different. We have the Canadian colors, the split down the middle here are red and white, and then we've got a maple leaf on top, but there is far more than just a paint livery. As you can see, there's special hubcaps here, the multicolored maple leaf. There's special designation on the rear window here for Porsche Experience Center Toronto. There's a lot of cool little touches on this car that might go unnoticed. If you can sort of see through the back, just under the gargantuan wing there, you can see the seat inserts sort of follow the body color of the car, red, and then the one lone white one on the side there on the driver's side. This is a very cool spec car, and again, just another little touch that might go unnoticed is just the lines around the rims here. White on one side and red on the other side, and it follows through to the headlights as well. Again, just keeping with the theme of the body paint, just red around one headlight, white around the other. This is a very highly spec car, obviously something that not everybody can do. I believe this is a special new program that Porsche has where you can just pretty much go absolutely nuts and do whatever you want. And this would be the second car that has done this new program behind the Jackie X Special. You can also see on the end wing plate here, we've got the Porsche Experience Center track layout for Toronto. So when it does open, that is what the Experience Center circuit is going to look like. And I don't think we took a look just inside, and it's kind of hard to see through the glare there, but it does does have the track layout on the headrest as well, the PEC TO designation. But again, this is one of the craziest spec 911s you will ever see, and this is something that really pretty much no one else can spec a car as highly as this one. Again, this is directly from Porsche corporate. This is not a customer car. They could be auctioning it off in the future though, and it would get a ton of money just for all the different options that are on this crazy spec Canada Commission GT3 RS. Of course, we have a 911 Dakar as well. We saw the hill climb car over there. It kind of paved the way for the mass-produced, or not mass-produced, but sort of limited production 911 Dakar. But again, you can see where it took inspiration from the roof racks there. We've got the Rough Roads livery, obviously paying tribute to Rothmans. This is the really cool thing I wanted to show you guys, though. You can also get a pair of matching skis to go along with your Rough Roads 911 Dakar, and you get the snowsuit as well, which is just pretty nuts. I mean, rolling up to the ski hill with your 911 Dakar and your matching skis, that's a hard flex. So yeah, good job Porsche with that one. That's a pretty good pick. Okay, we also have the new facelifted Taycans that have made their North American debuts here at Toronto Auto Show, or Canadian International Auto Show. You can see there's a bit of a facelift change on the back and the rear for the Taycan. I think the craziest part about this new Taycan as well is it has a massive power bomb. I think it's something around 900, so pretty ridiculous. Obviously fully electric, as we already know. Definitely one of the better selling and better looking, I would say, electric cars on the market. And we do have the Cross Turismo as well. I'm a bit of a sucker for wagons, so this would probably be my pick over the standard sedan. And obviously just the display color in this blue looks really, really good as well. And do have, I believe this is a new wheel design, correct me if I'm wrong, but it does look very nice on the red calipers. And yeah, we can just get another look at the new front fascia on the Taycan. You can see just a little bit of a change on the front and underneath those lights there. It is a pretty good looking car, I would say. I'd be silly if I didn't point out this beauty in the corner of the Porsche room here at the Canadian Auto Show. The sort of replica, I will call it, because as you can see, it's not full-on Lego pieces. It is a replica of the Lego set for the 930 Turbo in the same green color. And you can see it's actually wedged like the Lego Speed Champion, so it's much narrower, but you can clearly see the identity, the big whale tail wing at the back, and all of the fender flares, the arches, everything. Those big circular bug-eye headlights. It's pretty damn cool, I gotta say. And out of all the booths here at the auto show, I would maybe go as far as to say Porsche's got the best one. Of course, we also have the Cayenne Turbo GT. They're one of the craziest SUVs that's on the market right now. We already did see the Hill Climb at 911 C4S back there, the special Canada Commission GT3 RS, the Dakar, the new Taycan. There's a lot going on in the Porsche room here at the auto show. This is probably my favorite I've seen so far.